What's up, guys? A couple of people have asked me to do a walk around of the truck and the equipment that I have, so I'm going to turn the camera around, put it on the hat, and then I'll show you everything I got while I'm putting it back into the truck. Alright, so that's all the stuff right there on one side, and then we do the stuff on the other. Oh, before I do that, let me give you a preview of some stuff I got in the truck already. So these are cones that are collapsible. Alright, what I usually do is I put that, I set it up, and then I put a Guardian Angel light on it. I got 2 blocks of wood that I use for when I got to double pick a vehicle that's low or flat tire. I'll make a video on how I double pick. I got a cardboard that I use to lay down when I'm dropping off drive shafts and stuff, but I also have a moving blanket that I use. And then I have a kit that's 1/4 inch, 1/4, 3/8, and 1/2 inch toolbox. So if I have to do any repairs on the road for myself, for my truck, which I had to replace the alternator at the parking lot of Advanced Auto Parts, or if I have to help a customer out. Then I got over here the dolly axles. All right, they just slide across there. I'm gonna make a custom box for that. Some oil and some funnels, glass cleaner, some PB blaster. I have brake cleaner, WD-40, and I also have lubricant, silicone lubricant. This is what I use on the cables. And then I got a pry bar on this side, and then the other box I have some stuff out here, and then on this side I got 4x4 block of wood that's like 3 feet long or 4 feet long. My jack, the other side of the dolly axles. Up here I put 2 plates for the the pull bar for the dollies and the bar for the jack. And then here I have a bunch of 3/8 chains. These 2 are 10-foot chains. This is a 20-foot one piece with 2 grab hooks on each end. Oh, well, a grab hook on each end. And then I got 2 chains here that have they're 1/2 inch chains for the bang bar, and 2 grab hooks, 1 on each end. I got my torque bar right here. I got a wheel chock right here. And I guess I'll start with putting this side back in first. Okay. If you see me looking at my phone, don't mind me. I'm just making sure that everything's in frame. All right. So these attachments are freaking amazing. These are just clusters. All right. So it's got the mini J. Well, let me get out of the sunlight. So this has the let me just turn the camera down a little bit if I can. All right, so these right here, this is your mini J, forged J, T hook, R hook. I don't really use many of these, especially this one. I haven't used that in years, but this is good. If I got to do a winch out on a car, I can just put this right to the frame, either with a T hook or the mini J. So I have 2 of those just in case I have to use 2 separate ones. All right, I usually keep those on the side of the wheel chock. And then this right here is a set from Amazon. All right, so now what these are lowering rods. All right, so sometimes you get a customer and they don't have the tools to lower the spare tire. All right, so they're color coded. I have the mount for it, but I can't use it in my box. Obviously, it's like if you're hanging it off a wall. And the mount itself would have the label on these. All right, and then at the end of them, they have different ends on them for different things. Like this one's got the square tube, like that, and then the other one's got like the flat edge. This one's got the tube like that, and so on. Now these, I got them in the box right now because I have to make. I'm gonna get like some round PVC piping, like some tubing, and put end caps on them so that I can keep them in the box and not sliding out everywhere. Because this box is destroyed and they just slide everywhere. But that I usually keep right here on top of the wood right there. And then I got my 1.5 ton, I think it is, or 2 ton lightweight aluminum jack from Harbor Freight. All right, you see me use them in the videos before, so it just sits there. And then over here I have this is my bag for tire changes. All right, so I got soap and water. I have this one here. This is for when you get strip lug nuts. All right, universal lock nut set. So this has this part here where you can just use this, and then if the lug nut is stuck, you take that rod out, you put it in the back side, and you hit it out. It's come in handy pretty a few times. All right, so let's get that back in there. And then this is my tire repair kit. All right, got pliers to pull out screws, nails, whatever, some extra valve pieces for the inside, the tool right here for the other tool, and then the plug and all that other stuff. So I keep that on there. You never know when you need it. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 batteries here, plus I have a battery in the Milwaukee air tool. All right, this thing is amazing. You turn it on and you set it to whatever you have presets, so you can set whatever preset you got, and then hit the button, and then once it reaches that preset, then you're good to go. All right, and then here is a Pittsburgh lug nut impact set from Harbor Freight. All right, this one's really good. I like this because it has a plastic sleeve on it, so these plastic sleeves will help protect like custom rims, and they're thin wall. If you can't get into the rim itself, then you can twist these and pop them off. They're a little bit of a pain in the butt. Thankfully I haven't had to do it much, but they have like little rings inside on the plastic that hold them in place. All right, so now you know you have it much thinner without this, and it works great. All right, and then it's got the little piece inside so that the lug nut doesn't go all the way in, and then you put it back on, pop it in place, and that's it. All right, so I have that set, and then I have a couple of these. These are Sonics, I think it is, for removing drive shafts. I have a 3/8 one, and I have another one that is, I believe, a size 13 or size 12. All right, so that's like for certain trucks that I move. And then this one is the 3/8 one. Also, I got these from like I think back in Pep Boys when I was in New York. But you can buy these. They actually have a set. I didn't see it the last time I went at Harbor Freight, which has a whole assortment of these keys for the lug nuts, the spline ones. And then I just have I have a couple of these flip sockets. These are really good. You can get these at Harbor Freight. I use a breaker bar with them sometimes if I gotta break something loose. And then I have this one here. When I gotta hammer on a socket, I'll use this one as, you know, the socket to hit it on, and then I'll take that off and swap it out with a good one. Here's my Milwaukee impact right here. All right, this thing's amazing. I love it. And then I have a small one here, which is also great for certain things. And then I have a bunch of other sockets. It's always good to have extra sockets. And then here's the breaker bar that I use. It does have a ratcheting head on it, so you can break it loose and ratchet it. I'm probably going to switch this out for just a regular standard breaker bar without the ratchet head on it, being that I have the impact gun. But that's what I got right now. Let's put that back. Put that back in here. Alright, so that's for, you know, my tire changing kit. Alright, so take that and pop it in here. Okay, and like I said, this is my air impact, and that's my torque wrench. What else? This is gonna go on the other side. I just threw it in here for a minute. I'm actually doing an unboxing video for MYTEE Products, which these are 4-ton snatch blocks with a 4.5-inch sheave on it, the pulley. Working load limit's 4 tons. Wire rope size is for a 1/2 inch. But you can use it with a 3/8. I use it. I actually had to use this to help a buddy of mine pull a boat. So it's supposed to do the unboxing video, and I didn't have a chance to do it yet, but I'm going to do it. So it is what it is. And then I have the 2 8-foot round endless loop slings, which these are great because if you're looking at it straight, again, let me just check the phone, make sure that you're in view. So here's a label on it. All right, so you have vertical is 13,200, as a choker it's 10,600, and as a basket is 26,400 pounds, which I didn't even realize that was I thought it was 16,000 pounds, which is good because I use this as a basket. Again, these are from MYTEE Products, and I use this to pull a boat. I use one on each side. I'll put photos or footage in it in the video so you can see that. And then, so let's take that to the other side. I'm not going to put these in the truck yet because I have to make a video. But thank you, MYTEE Products. It actually came in, and the very next day when I was going to do the video, I had to go help out my friend with a boat. So it came in perfect timing. Okay, so you saw that on that box, and then this is all going to go in this box. All right, so in here I have the skates. All right, because I like to have skates on the truck. You never know if you got to pull a car to a spot or whatever the case is. Then triangles and the ITI control arm skate. All right, so let's see. So we got the two ITI skates, all right, and then you have the two regular. You got the two ITI regular skates, and then you have the control arm skate. Which I carry this in the truck. People ask me why. I will include a clip or a photo. I had a customer with a trailer that the wheel bearing broke and the wheel fell off the trailer. I was able to just jack the trailer up, put the control arm skate, and the guy was able to back into his driveway and then turn around and park the boat where he wanted. Now here I have screwdrivers, pliers, test light, and just a bunch of miscellaneous tools. Hold on, so I got zip ties because you never know when you need zip ties. I usually put the zip ties right there. Then this bag, keep right here. And then I have a bag with motorcycle straps, two like cargo straps, because you never know if you got a truck that the roof is ripped off or something and you have to, you know, secure it. You use that. Maybe I can put them on top of each other. Let's see. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. All right, so here we have a bag with straps, motorcycle straps. You could use them to tie the steering wheel down. I use these right here for when I'm doing drive shafts. And then these bags, if you go to your local bank and you ask them for a money bag, they'll give you a money bag. That's what I use. And then this one here is my picks, my flathead screwdrivers, Phillips screwdrivers, and these are all, this is my neutral release bag. So I got a bunch of these. These are red T handles. You can get these at like a local junkyard. These are like for BMWs, Audis, to put them in neutral. And then here's a tool that I bought. Thankfully I bought it when I did buy it, because I bought it for like 50 bucks. And now you can't even find them on eBay, and they're a lot more money on the websites. It's like 300 bucks. Oh no, I think I found one for like 150. It did break here, so I have to fix this. But this is for like the Hondas and Acuras. All right, you put this on the transmission, and then once you put it, like, it stays in park like that. And then once you pull the pin, you twist it, and then it puts it into neutral. So this pin right here, let me do it with this hand so you can see it. So this pin right here is neutral. All right, so it'll be in park like this when you put it on, and then when you rotate it, that will shift to the neutral, and this piece will pop in, and then it won't turn back, because on those electronic transmissions, when you turn it, it'll turn back automatically. So it locks this piece in neutral, and then you got to pull this pin out, and then once you pull it out, you can turn it back into park. All right, and then you'll see it has an N for neutral, P for park. Very good tool, great to have, but I only used it a few times. And then this is just a plug adapter. It's good to have that. My truck actually has a pin for the 4-way pin for the tow light, and a 7-way pin for trailers. That goes in there. And this is what? I don't even know what this is. Oh, so this is just Allen keys. It's got Allen keys, regular ones, and then it's got the torque bit. So like if you got to take a cover off of somebody's wheel, like the rim to get the wheel out. All right, that'll go there like that. Probably should put that up top. Yeah, let's put that up there. And some wire brushes. Not a lot of room, I'll be honest with you. Some small zip ties, which I probably don't even need these. I'll just put them in the shed. I had those for drive shafts. Seat clamp when I was doing the brakes, so that could go back in the shed. Some extra zip ties, wire brush. Let's see. Oh, so here's my my lockout toolkit. All right, so this bag has all my lockout stuff on it, in it. So you have the lasso tool, which is a great tool to have, where you could put it on the door and just close it and pull it up. Then you got your long bars, and then air wedges, and on this side you got the window frameless window doors or whatever, frameless door for the windows. I don't like using this, it's way too thick and you got to fight the rod to get in. I'd rather just use a small wedge like this, put a little space in between the glass, and then just put the wedge, the air wedge. This is similar to like this tool here. It used to be longer, but it broke, and it's just basically, this is a piece of plastic with sandpaper. You could even make this yourself. You could wiggle this through the door, and then you just move, you know, whichever side you need to get around the knob, and then once you put it on the knob, you pull back and up and it unlocks it. But you have to be careful with that one. I don't necessarily like that one. It does work, but you have to be careful because you can break the knob. So here's a door pry tool, and then this one's a door pry tool with the thick end, and this one's a door pry tool with a wedge, so you can use either or. Very good for helping out. Now this is an old school trick where you take a empty roll of not toilet paper, you take an empty roll of paper towels, all right, and then you can wedge that through the door, and then you stick your long reach tool through that, and then that'll protect the door from getting scratched up. All right, I did see a bag like this, but it does have a, I think JBTOW has it. If I find it, I'll put a link or something, but JBTOW has one like this where you put the bag in, and then the bag itself has a sleeve like this in the bag, so that it's one, and you can use the door wedge and then put the rod through it. But again, JBTOW has that on his website. I don't know if anyone else has one, but you can check it out. I think it's like JBTOW.com or something. All right, and then this I just throw in here. Try not to keep anything inside. This right here, this is this right here is a really important, you can call it a tool, I don't know, it's basically it's a kneeling pad. And believe me when I tell you, you want one of these when you're doing tire changes or you're kneeling down to hook up a car. You want to protect the knees. Trust me when I tell you this. I'm doing this 25 years, and believe me, you'll damage your knees. All right, so that's gonna go back up there. And then what else? Where is, oh, right here. So here's my emergency flares, road flares. The case charges all 6 of them, and these are hockey puck lights. You hit the power button, it'll turn on, and you have like 7 different modes, and then it shuts back off. And then when you put it back in, you just pop them in like this, like that, and then the magnetic pieces here will charge like that, and that's it. And you can charge all 6, or you can charge 1. This comes with a charger for the car and a plug for the house. This was given to me by a buddy of mine, so grateful for that. So I keep that on the side here, and this way if I need it, is there. All right, some funnels, I already said that. Okay, so I keep a jack stand because you never know if you have to rotate some tires. It's good to have a jack stand. You know, if you got to pick up a car on the highway and you want to tow it, you can jack up one end, put the jack stand, jack up the other, swap the tires around, make the car towable, or just put it on dollies. It all depends. In the middle of the night, I'm just throwing on dollies and that's it. And then I got a 2.5 gallon gas container for gas deliveries, and then axle straps that I use for my safety chains, axle bridle that I keep just in case I need to just in case I need to use it for anything. I had a lady the last time with a dead Tesla that bricked on her. I'm pretty sure you guys saw the video. If not, I'll link it down below. But I was basically gonna back up to her truck, put the winch cable with a snatch block going down the bed, and then the axle bridle to pull the Tesla up if I had to use it with skates or whatever. But we were lucky enough to get it turned on and powered up enough for her to drive it on. Okay, so now here's some straps for the wheel lift, straps for my dollies, a multi-reader tool, some fuses because you never know when you need it. All right, you have to have fuses in your truck, but also sometimes you get customers that need it. Then we got a ball, 2-inch ball. I'm gonna get the other sets. It's very common, it's 2-inch, but if a customer calls me and says, hey, my trailer fell, my ball broke or something, I'll have one that I can use to do the job, or I can just sell it to them and say, hey, just give me what I paid for it, like I did with the guy with the Honda tire change where I sold him my breaker bar. I just told him, hey, this is how much it costs on at Harbor Freight. I showed him the price, and he just paid me for it, and I gave him the socket for free just so he can make it back home to Virginia, or to wherever he was heading. I think West Virginia. So that's a ball. We'll keep that up here, all right, on the top shelf. Grease gun, because I was going to grease the truck up. And then this is just a I believe this is a set. I don't know why I have it in the truck. Oh, I know why I have it in the truck. I had to take somebody's cover off their wheel to do a tire change, but I don't think I needed this. I don't know if I used it or not. I didn't even make up that video. I didn't put it up yet, but it's good to have in the truck if you need it. But you got regular Allen keys, so I'll just put this back in the shed. We won't need that. Okay, so here's a couple of straps that I got. These are from Bear Motion. All right, so this one's 5,300 in a vertical, 4,200 in a choker, and 10,600 in the basket, a V basket. All right, and it's got the protective cover on it. There's a zip tie on it because I had to. A trick is when you put a zip tie on the end of it, so when you got to feed it through a rim, you can actually put this part in there, grab the zip tie, and pull it through the rest. All right, so that's that one. I don't remember what the length is on these, but I keep them up here in the back corner. All right, and I got two of those. I don't know, I feel like you can never have enough recovery straps and stuff like that, so I keep those two up here in this corner. And then these are smaller straps. These are from strapman.com, and it says ABS 10,000 pounds, working load limit is 3,353 or 333. Got another one here. I'm probably ain't gonna see that on that one. So 3,335 pounds is the working load limit, and the braking strength is 10,000 pounds. These were sent to me by my buddy Chris Purcell from Purcell Towing out in I think he's in Minnesota. Correct me if I'm wrong, Chris. If not, I'm sorry. But we'll get that taken care of. But yeah, he sent me these, which I'm very grateful for, because these things are freaking awesome. I've already used them a couple times, as you can see. They're dirty. All right, so put that there. And then my axle straps, which I normally just keep right over here. These are good for, instead of putting your safety chain over the control arm and scratching it up or whatever, I put these over the control arm. I loop them over the control arm and then put the hook here for my safety chain, and that's it, one on each side. They work great. I actually gave a set to, I mailed out a set from Bear Motion in blue to my buddy Nate from Nate's Towing and Auto. Nate's Towing and Auto, Nate and Mindy, really cool people, man. Go check out their channel, subscribe to the channel. They're freaking great. I love watching their channel. They do a lot of cool stuff. They're out by, they're out, I think, in Tennessee. They're by like Everything Auto. Really cool people, like I said. So I sent him a set in blue, and I sent him a set of straps for his wheel lift. And then I got two J-hook chains. I don't really use them, as you can tell. They're still brand new. I got them with the truck when I bought the truck, but they're good to have. My goal is to eventually just get rid of all chains other than the ones for the bang bar, and move to all synthetic straps or whatnot. So these I normally keep in the toolbox right here. Let me move these straps up. Keep them here. Might move them up. But you know what? They fit that way. Perfect. Okay. If I gotta move them later to get the skates out, I will. I've used those skates. So far, I haven't had to drag anything, but I did use them on the little Mazda Miata that I picked up on the highway. Had the blowout. I basically used them to raise the vehicle up, and I also use them to offload the vehicle like little ramps. All right, so we'll put that there. Now this is my my axle strap bridle, like I said. Very good bridle to have, especially if you have a flatbed. These I got from JRDG Towing, the towing supply store. These are actually a 3-in-1 bridle, but I don't keep everything with me. So the other section of this, I will put a link in the video description to a video that I made back in New York when I was at Bream Bros. And I used it on a BMW. The guy didn't have the tow hook, and I used them there. But there's a video there that I'll link in below that you can watch, and that video will show you that these come with they come with two extra attachments. So the first one is an axle bridle, which is this. Then if you can see that. So that's the axle bridle. All right, it's got two rings on there, so you can adjust it to the length you want it. And then you open this up, and then it has a ring with 2 J hooks, one for each side, and then a ring for the cluster assembly. So you can use it as an axle bridle, you can use it as a J hook bridle, and you can use it as a regular cluster bridle. But again, you know, it's good to have it on the truck because you never know when I'm going to need it. Not really for recovery work, but it's good to have. So we'll put that right here for now. Again, sometimes, you know, you might feel like you have too much stuff, but again, you can never have too much stuff. All right, and then let's see. So we have these 2 snatch blocks again. They're from MYTEE Products, and MYTEE Products I got these from. This I got from JRDG Towing Supplies. The straps up here I got from Bare Motion. These I got from ITI themselves. They sent it to me. Thank you. That was like a Christmas gift. So they sent me these. I did buy one of these at the tow show when I was in Baltimore, and then I think I gave that one to my buddy Dave. Very useful tool. I also have the extension for it, where if you're doing like for a flatbed, you put the extension inside the other one, and then it raises it up. So if you got like a 4x4 pickup truck that's lifted, you have the height for it. Let me tell you something, these things, you cannot go wrong with these products. I swear they're worth every single penny. Okay, so let's see. All right, I still got to put my straps. I'm trying to set this up. How did I have this set up the last time? Maybe we'll move these bags around. Yeah, let's turn these this way. Put that like that, that like that. Try to fit these in here. If not, I'm gonna have to figure something else out. Actually, trying to see what I could do here. Boom. I got straps and I got my other straps. So okay, so these are wheeler straps. The straps you can get from JRDG Towing. These ratchets I actually got from Chris Purcell as well. These ratchets are great. I haven't sprayed these things once since I got them. They just spin very nice and freely. I've had these for months, and not one issue. I literally haven't sprayed these things yet. They're great. Okay, so we'll put that here. Put it on top of each other. Let's see if I can fit on top of each other. Maybe this way. It's a little hard because I'm running out of room in here. Okay, and then these are my dolly straps. Put that here. Put that one there. Like that. Okay, so that works out good. So far we're doing okay. And again, if I have to move things around, it is what it is. You know, it's part of the tow life, right? Okay, so now I'll take these. I will just lay them flat in here. All right, we'll lay these flat in here. Actually, we'll spin these around so that they don't get caught. Some guys take these out and they put like a different cotter pin, cotter key, cotter pin, whatever you want to call it. I don't, because you have to take it out every single time, because they'll say, oh, I keep losing these clips. If you're losing the clips, you're doing something wrong. You know, you're leaving it on the bed, something's banging around. I mean, these things are on there pretty good. The only problem with the cotter key is you have to leave the snatch block on the bed at all times, because the cotter keys, or cotter pin, whatever you call them, they're one-time use only, and what happens is you have to bend them to open them, bend them to close them. On the side of a highway, if I'm trying to put a snatch block on, unless you're leaving the snatch block on the truck, I'm not trying to take a key, one of those pins in and out every single time and then have them break. All right, that's just not, you want to get the car loaded and get off the highway as fast as possible. All right, and then I have here another snatch block. This one's a small one. This is 3-inch, and it's a 2-ton snatch block. So now this, I only use this for, not only use this for like recovery work. I use it more for changing the direction of the pull for whatever I'm working on, and that's what I use that for. So that's what I was using in the beginning, and then I just got the 2 snatch blocks from MYTEE Products. So now I got those. I don't have to worry anymore about having to use this one anymore. I'll just put it in the back, because what I like about those with the hook is on my wheel lift on the bottom of the boom. There's 2 holes like this that I can hook them to, and I can use that like that. So that's pretty much that. And then my light bar that I did the Milwaukee conversion, and that worked out great. So let's see, so that is gonna go in there. Oh, and my axle straps we can just put down here, and that's it, because that's what I use. I try to keep everything that I use every day on top and keep it fully accessible. The sun is coming down now, so it's like, and I don't know if I'm gonna check this footage out, and hopefully it's good. If not, I'll just have to remake the whole thing. It is what it is. Some tire shine that I usually keep in the box over here, like over here. Come on now. So I usually keep the tire shine in here, keep the wheels looking shiny. And then I have my jump packs. So I have a small Noco jump pack there, for like the little light duty jumps. It's just something that I want to grab quick. And then my JNC 660. Now these JNC 660s, I love them because they've been around for years. I was using JNC 660s back when I first started towing over 20 years ago, probably 25 years now. I've been using those, and they've never let me down. What's good about them is if the person has a good alternator, you can jump the car and you can leave it on there for a few minutes while you're doing your paperwork or whatever. I mean, back in the days we used to write receipts. Everything today is all digital thanks to Towbook. Makes everything easy. But you can leave it on there for a few minutes, or you can plug it onto your truck battery and just charge it there if you're not going to charge it at at your house. If you plug it in the house, you have a charger status there. It'll show like orange here, and then it'll turn green when it's complete. So that usually sits behind my seat, and that jump pack sits behind my seat. Then here I just have flashlights. Let me grab my phone again, make sure that you can see what I'm doing. So here I have flashlights, I have protective glasses, I have a head mount flashlight, regular flashlight, another regular flashlight there. I got a neck flashlight here, my magnetic mount for my digital camera, wipies just in case I need it, alcohol just in case I cut myself or something. And then I have here, so here I have some keys for machines, a key for forward wrecker, cat key for forklift, an extra cotta pin. And this is really good, this tool here. This is for like Volkswagens, Audis, for the, this one's, yeah, Volkswagen and Audi. So the way this works is when you are, when you're taking off a lug nut cover, all right, on the Volkswagen and Audis, you take this part and you put it over the lug nut. And then on the back, it's got these 2 little pieces, these tabs, and they get stuck to the lug nut covers, and then you pop them off. It was funny because I forgot who was with me. I don't know if it was Charlie that was with me. It might have been, no, who the, anyway, somebody I was training was with me, and I used this, and the guy said he didn't have the Allen key to take out the lug nut. It was so funny because he didn't need it. And then here is just an assortment of keys for, like, that's a cat key, and just a bunch of different keys. It's a whole assortment on the cable line. It's good to have when you're dealing with machines and stuff like that. And then I got my charger here, my charging cable for my tow-me light, which I don't even use anymore, but I still have it. And then my plug for my wireless tow light, I keep that there. Let's see, so charging cables I keep there, my subwoofers there for the sound system, and then here I got my card reader, my Purell for your hands. I got some Towman stickers. I'm not sure if you guys saw those yet. The Towman stickers. I got 2 different styles, air freshener, Listerine, sanitizing wipes, Motrin if you get a headache, business card set, pens. I got paperwork there for impounds. I make people sign stuff for everything. Shades up there, mount up there, dash camera front and back, and this camera's in the back, so it records the whole back. It records the dollies, and it's on a 24-hour looping system. So if anyone decides to mess with my truck or tries to steal my dollies or whatever, guess what? You're on camera. Think about making a little sticker that says you're on camera. Then I got some gloves here. Gloves, my moving blanket behind the seat. I got an extra sweater just in case. The weather out here has been a little bit bipolar. And then I have my rain suit back there, my work jacket over there. And that's pretty much it. I don't know what else I have to show you guys. But yeah, so I keep the booster pack in the back right here. There's my jacket, not my jacket, but my my safety vest. Here's crocodile cleaning wipes. These things are amazing. I love these things. And then, like I said, my rain jacket, my rain suit back there. Not gonna slide the seat forward because it's electric, and then I have to sit there and just slowly move it forward. But I keep my booster back here on this side. This, now that anybody's asking, that's for the subwoofer to control the bass. And then I got my jump pack. I have a OBD2 reader, a voltmeter, alternator, battery tester. So I keep that there. I try to do like free testing for customers. And I think that is pretty much it, guys. That stuff I said I gotta put away, that's taken care of, and I think that's it. I don't know what else I have, but I do have some stuff coming in. I have some more products coming in from MYTEE Products, so that's going to be exciting.